Microsoft Outlook. It's a name that can either make you feel super organized or totally overwhelmed. In this explainer, we're going to flip that script. We're going to take you from feeling swamped to feeling like you're in total control. So let's get right into it.
So, let me ask you this. Does your inbox feel completely out of control? I'm talking about that constant stream of emails, pings, meeting invites. It's a lot. And you know it can really feel like you're just treading water, trying to keep up with all that digital noise.
Well, I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be like that at all. Seriously. By the time we're done here, you are going to have the skills you need to make Outlook your best friend when it comes to productivity, not your enemy.
Okay, first things first. You can't really take command of something if you don't even know the lay of the land, right? So let's start with a super quick tour of the Outlook Command Center.
It's actually pretty simple when you break it down. Think of it as 4 main areas. Over on the far left, that's your big picture navigation. This is how you jump between your mail, your calendar, your contacts, all that stuff. Then, that big list in the middle, that's your inbox, your email list. The pane on the right lets you read an email without actually double-clicking it. Super handy. And then all the way up top, you've got the ribbon. That's your toolbox, where you'll find all your action buttons like new email or delete. See? Pretty straightforward. Getting this down is the foundation for everything else.
All right, so we've got our bearings. Now let's get into the main event, mastering your email. Because look, it's about more than just typing and hitting send. It's really about communicating like a pro.
So a really common question is, when do you use CC versus BCC? It's all about strategy. CC, or carbon copy, is for when you want everyone to see who's in the loop. It's transparent. You're basically saying, hey, just keeping you all informed. But BCC, blind carbon copy, that's for privacy. When you BCC someone, nobody else on the email can see their address. So it really just boils down to a simple choice, transparency or privacy. And you know what else makes you look like a pro? A great email signature. Seriously, don't skip this. It's basically your digital business card. It automatically pops up at the end of every single email you send, giving it that professional polish with your name, title, contact info, maybe even a company logo. Set it up once and forget it. Okay, what about sending files? Super easy. You just click that little paperclip icon. From there, you can either browse your computer for the file you need, or, and this is a real time saver, Outlook will probably suggest recent files you've been working on. You can even grab files straight from the cloud, like from OneDrive, which is perfect if you're working on a shared document. Okay, sending emails is one thing, but what about managing the flood of emails that come in? This right here is where the real organization magic happens. Let's talk about how to team that inbox.
Yeah, this is inbox chaos. It's that feeling of dread when you open Outlook and just see a wall of unread messages, where important stuff gets totally buried under newsletters and random updates. We are going to put an end to this, right now. Your number one weapon against this chaos? Folders. It's so simple, but so powerful. Stop letting everything just pile up in one giant list. Go to the sidebar, create a new folder, and give it a name, like Project X or Team Updates. Then just drag and drop emails into their proper homes. This is the difference between reacting to your inbox and actually managing it.
Now, what about those emails that are actually to-dos? You know, the ones you have to reply to or take action on later. That is exactly what flagging is for. Just click the little flag icon. Think of it like a digital sticky note. The best part? Outlook automatically adds it to your My Day to-do list, so you literally can't forget about it.
And then there are those emails, the ones that are so important you need to see them constantly. Maybe it's travel details or login info. For those, you use the pin. Pinning an email literally glues it to the very top of your inbox. It doesn't matter how many new emails come in, that pinned message will always be the first thing you see. It's a lifesaver.
But wait, there's more. Because Outlook is so much more than just email. Let's shift gears and talk about its other superpower, the calendar. This is how you go from managing messages to truly managing your time. Okay, picture this. You're in a long email chain with 5 other people. It's going back and forth, and you finally realize, you know what, this just needs to be a meeting. So what's the absolute fastest way to do that without having to copy and paste everything into a new calendar invite?
Get ready for my favorite Outlook tip. It's so simple, it feels like a magic trick. All you do is take that email from your inbox, and you just drag it and drop it right on top of the little calendar icon in the sidebar. That's it.
And boom, Outlook instantly pops open a brand new meeting invite. But here's the magic. It automatically pulls in everyone from the email thread as attendees. It copies the entire email conversation into the body of the invite for context. All you have to do is pick a time, maybe add a location or Teams link, and hit send. It's an incredible time saver.
All right,
You have officially mastered the fundamentals. You are no longer a beginner. So for this last part, let's look at how to make Outlook do the work for you. We're talking automation. These are the pro tips that will really take your game to the next level.
The absolute key to automation in Outlook is something called rules. A rule is basically just an instruction you give Outlook to handle your mail automatically. You say, hey, when an email like this comes in, I want you to do that. It works 24/7, even when you're not looking. It's like having your own personal email assistant.
Here's a perfect example. We all get newsletters, right? They're not urgent, but we want to read them later. You can set up a simple rule that says any email that comes from this newsletter's address, automatically move it to my reading folder. Just like that, your main inbox stays clean and focused on what's truly important.
And I'll leave you with one last fantastic pro tip. This is a keyboard shortcut that you'll use all the time once you know it. The next time you need to fire off a quick email, forget hunting for the new email button. Just hit Control, Shift, and M on your keyboard. A new email window will instantly pop up. It's these little things, these small efficiencies that, when you combine them with folders and flags and rules, completely change the game. You'll go from being stressed out by your inbox to being totally in command of it.